the more I listen to this song, the more it annoys me. It's just the typical Danish formulatic heard before song, and in all honesty, I prefer the songs they sent in the previous 2 years to just about everything they sent so far in this century. And don't get me wrong, those two songs weren't good at all, but at least they got the deserved result, so I can respect that. This one, on the other hand, will qualify with ease. The song itself is just dull. I really don't like the way she performs it. It's like she is singing The Winner's Surprise or something like that. And it was the same thing with that awful song that's even worse than this one that she had in the national final last year. It's just too much. I must say, I nearly overdosed on Schadenfreude when Light Sound 10 won. Or Lighthouse 10. Okay. This
Light
year...
Sound Eggs.
Or X, I don't get. This year the song is better, but not by much. It still comes across as just overdone, and the lyrics are also very, very generic. So to wrap it all up, the song is quite meh, and I would prefer if instead of the overdone staging, they would show off her boobs for 3 minutes. Because there's no denying, puberty was inordinately kind to her.
Yeah, I think that's a very fair comment to say. Okay, so how do I follow that up? Okay, I have to say, like, I was probably one of the few people who... Okay. Apart from the Danish fans who loved it, I was one of the few non-Danish fans who didn't hate her national final song last year. I don't think it was that great, but I felt like it was a much deserved winner than Light Sound X or whatever they're called. Yeah, this is like classic case of Lena Philipson syndrome, like an act that should have won a national final in the previous year goes to Eurovision with a much inferior song. I mean, the song isn't bad, but it's just so screamy. Like, she's an amazing singer, but like, you don't need to scream for 3 minutes to show how good you are at singing, love. And yeah, it's just... And the thing that kind of annoys me is that she co-wrote it. Is that, like, that saying, like, she wants to be singing songs like this. I'm like, oh, honey, you could be singing so much better than this. It's just... Yeah, as you say, it's just typical Danish... blandness, really. I'm just kind of disappointed by this more than anything. So, John, what do you think?
Well, firstly, you guys are going to have to be careful because otherwise we're going to have Light Sound right to us again. It's actually Lighthouse. Anyway,
are they even together, or did they broke up?
Lighthouse. What light sound? No, light. One of them definitely broke. One of them definitely broke up. The Danish ones broke up.
Okay.
But the Belarusian ones are still going strong.
Really?
Yeah.
And which we're very happy about. Anyway, and I've completely lost my train of thought. Oh yeah, did you also just say that Denmark's best songs this century are their last 2 entries?
Well, not really. I like the one they sent in 2011. But
yeah, I kind of hoped you were trolling. Anyway, this doesn't. I don't think this does sound Danish. I think, obviously because she's Australian, but this sounds more like an Australian entry to me. This doesn't have very much Danish character to me at all. I didn't instantly connect with the song, I have to admit. It's definitely a powerful ballad, but it's not usually my type of song. But think with a performance like that and a voice like that, it's going to be difficult for her not to qualify. Also, in Amsterdam, outside the press event, I was waiting with my friends, and she saw my Danish flag and she waved at me, so I can't be horrible about anything she does.
Aww. Okay, so anything else on Denmark before we give it a score?
If anyone is wondering why do we have so many screaming songs, thank the jurors.
Yeah. Oh well. Okay, so let's give Denmark a score. I'm going to give us a 2.
I'll give Denmark a 4.
Okay.
I'll give it a 1 for her boobs.
Well, surely that should be a 2.
Yeah, it should be, but the song drags it down.
Oh god. And the public, they're giving it a 3 out of 5.